I just realized I didn't put my pretty music on at the beginning. Oh my gosh. I'm running a little bit late and I'm so sorry. I apologize to all of you. I got wrapped up in a website and I couldn't stop. I had to finish doing the whole process thing or I would have lost my place. Oh, this automation is crazy. So hello everybody. This is a super cool show today. We have got, hey Barbie, we've got a ton of energies this week, you guys, and I'm sure everybody's feeling it. What is interesting is these energies, so often when we talk about, oh, we got big energies, a lot going on, a lot of times it's squeezy energies, right? It's like, oh, I'm heavy. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Well, these energies seem to be a little bit different. These energies are really ascension energies. I'm from talking with a lot of people, and what I'm feeling myself is they're more uplifting. Now, you might still feel tired because, we're processing a lot of energies. There's, the sun activity, the Schumann resonance is just off the charts. And hi, Gayal. Hey, honey. I sent you an email. Check your emails. It's got all kinds of information for you. And welcome to the membership, too. Hi, Blue Iris. Wonderful. So, what's happening is these energies that are happening this week and everything that's going on. Hey, Kieran, is with this full moon lunar eclipse 555 or it's a lunar eclipse, and it's this 555 portal, and it's Wesak, and Wesak is another very, very powerful time, and it's all happening this Friday. And so I want to go over this with you because these are ascension energies. These are absolutely ascension energies that we're in. And so they're going to tend to be more lifting, more elevating. You're going to start finding things moving. You may find things like not working out for you. If it's not meant for you, it is not going to work out for you. And be very, very mindful of what is falling away, what is changing, what doesn't seem to be happening. Does it mean, it's not going to happen forever and ever? No, but it's not going to happen. Oops, sorry. I got a cat hair hanging on my computer. It just means it's not for right now, okay? Because this is really, really important energy. The other thing that we have to do this week, and I started talking about it next week. I'm bringing it in again this week, you guys. We have to be super mindful of what we're using our mind for. We have got to pay attention to what we are thinking about, what's going on kind of underneath, because we're manifesting. We're manifesting so much. Hey, Linda, we're manifesting at such a potency right now that you guys want to be really, really careful. Are you thinking on your hopes, your dreams, your goals, your desires? Or are you still thinking on the past crap that happened 10 years ago that isn't even pertinent to anything right now or your future? We're very, very programmed to think that we have to work to get anywhere, that we have to clean up the past. We got to work on the past, that I got to work through my shadow, there comes a time when you have to let that go a little bit and really start focusing on what you are trying to create. Because right now, what you are focusing on, you're creating. So do you want to create more of the past and the trauma and the pain and the grief and all that? Or do you want to start using this potent energy to focus on what you want, what you desire? And the other thing about this energy, oh, I'm so sorry. My cat's been in here. There's cat fur like clinging to my computer. It's like cat fur all up here. We have to use this energy, and I'm rarely this demanding, guys. The word work makes everything so much harder, Gaia. You're so right. We don't have to work. We don't have to work at it anymore. What we're moving into is ease and grace and divine flow, and being in that flow to allow the magic to happen. We're so programmed that we got to work, and make it go, and what is that? Shoulder to the grindstone. And if no pain, no gain. And we're so programmed to that we've gotten out of alignment with the divine flow, and we want it now. I want this now. Why can't I have it now? Well, to a degree, yes. But a lot of times when you're in that I want it now focus, you're focusing on what you want, but you're focusing on it that it's in the future, that it's somewhere else. And that's not in divine flow. We're being guided to be in divine flow, to be connected to the divine, whatever words you use. God is creator, universe, source, the all that is. I love eternal loving presence. I love that term for that. But we have to be in that flow. We have to be in that ease. We've got to stop work, and start being in dreaming. It's really very much a dreamy kind of energy. What do you want? And the other things, and I'll tell you guys, I have a membership. It's called the Million I Love Yous. I've told you guys about this a lot. And we did our readings every Tuesday. I do little mini readings for all of the members. And today we had the same cards show up like 7 throws in a row. And it was all about, what are you thinking about? Be in gratitude, be grateful, be thinking of the future and manifesting what you want. Stop looking in the past. And this message was over and over. And I got to the point where these cards kept turning up that I started like laugh crying because I could not believe it was coming through. That is how potent, and I'm using that word potent right now. It's how potent this message is right now, that we've got to be focusing on what we want. And we are allowed to ask, to focus, to dream, to daydream, to manifest, whatever words we want to use for that. Abundant. We are allowed to manifest our real dreams. What do you want? We are allowed to ask for a lot, not just a little bit. A lot of us are also programmed, and a lot of it's through religion, just only ask for what you need. Don't ask for more than that. You're being greedy. The universe is limitless. There's no greedy in the universe. The universe is the source of everything that ever was created, is being created, and will ever be created. There is no too much in asking. So part of your job this week is to get into your heart of hearts, your soul of soul. What do you really, really, really want? What do you want? What do you want your life to be like? What do you want to feel every morning when you wake up? What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? How do you want to feel? This week, with all this energy, is what that's about. If you feel like you got to worry about stuff and work on yourself, at least don't do it this week. At least let this be a week where you're focusing on what you want, your daydreams, your hopes, your desires, your magic, your pie in the sky story. That pie in the sky, that can come true for you if you want it. But we have to focus on it. And we have to move into an attitude of gratitude kind of a thing. Thank you. Thank you that I now own my own home. Beautiful, as big as I needed to be, in the place I want to live. Thank you that I own my own home now. Thank you that all of my debt is paid off. Thank you that I am loved beyond measure. Thank you that I'm healthy and feel vibrant and alive. Thank you that every person in my life is a loving, supportive, kind, fun, spiritual person. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anything that you're trying to create, be in gratitude for it right now. It's really powerful. Put those words, work, try, anxiety, all that stuff, put it aside, at least for this week. At least for this week. If you can't commit to that for your whole lifetime, do it this week. Use this energy this week. So what we've got a full moon. I believe it's a Taurus full moon. I believe it's in Sagittarius. Those of you that are in my membership, tomorrow night, which is Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, we have our 5D meditation and spiritual teachings, and we're going to be looking at our astrology charts and where these things are falling and where these are parts of our life that are going to be touched by this beautiful energy. So we've got this full moon. Oh, it's a Taurus full moon in Scorpio. Sorry, not Sagittarius, in Scorpio. So we're still lingering in that Scorpio energy. So that's part of the reason why it's so deep too, right? The Taurus is that May energy. So it's May full moon, and the May full moon is also known in Wesak, in the Eastern traditions, as Wesak, as the full moon of the Buddha, or the full moon of the Christ and the Buddha, or the full moon of the Christed energies. So that's where Wesak comes in. I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. So we got this Taurus full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is about the deep, dark underpinnings, all that kind of stuff. And Taurus is about beauty and ease and grace and love. What a great balancing thing, right? And so what's happening is when we have this alignment with this power of this full moon, and we've got an eclipse on top of it. We've got a lunar eclipse on top of it. So what happens is the reflection of the sun, which sun is life, is cut off. We are given an opportunity to reboot. That's a lot of what eclipses are about. There's a lot of other things, but that's what's coming to me to share with you guys today. So we get a reboot. We get a reboot from being in the dark and being stuck in the dark and the hardship and the depth and the work and the everything. And we get a reboot to move more into that Taurus energy of ease and grace and beauty and gentleness. Taurus loves comfort. Taurus loves all the goodies and the pretties and the yummies, right? Taurus loves that super fuzzy, comfy blankie, right? And the beautiful home and beautiful things. So we're leaving that dark underbelly and we're moving into ease and grace. And that's a lot of what this full moon and this lunar eclipse is about. Get out of these dungeons, right? Those manacles that you've been in, they haven't been locked for years, but you're still stuck in them. Take them off. We don't have to do that. And if you can't think of that forever and ever, think of it for this week. The other thing we have is a 555 portal. May 5th, right? Cinco de Mayo. And then the other 5 comes from 23. So I've had a couple people saying like, well, 2023 equals 7. Yes, but we take the last 2 numbers, okay? It's numerology. So it's 555. 5 is the number. Yeah, and you're right, Barbie. It is so good to be reminded to be grateful. And that was the card. I'm not kidding you. This morning for the membership is the card of gratitude came up 7 times out of 9 readings. It was crazy. But so we got that 555. 5 is the number of change. 5 is the number of all your dreams coming true. 5 is the number where it's time to shift. And when you add 5 plus 5 plus 5, it equals 15. 1 plus 5 equals 6. That is the number of home, where you live, stability, roots, digging in, being comfortable, being at ease, being stable. Okay, so it's really, really powerful. And then we have Wesak. Wesak is an Eastern tradition, and it's actually a journey. It's a pilgrimage to a place in the Himalayas. It's called the Wesak Valley. People have been going there for thousands of years. And what it is it's a special rock in this valley, at the end of this valley. This rock is made, this rock is made of crystal. Okay, so it's made of probably quartz crystal. And what they do is they put these huge bowls of water up on these rocks, and then people gather around and they begin chanting and they begin toning and they begin praying. And because it is the time of year when the Buddha and the Christ are closest to the earth, and that's frequency wise. So all these people are in this beautiful Wesak Valley. They're toning, they're praying, they're lifting their vibration. We're easier for us to be that close to the Christ consciousness, which is the consciousness of the new earth. And it's love, right? It's love. It's what all of the Christs who have walked on this planet, it's the message they brought is love one another. The kingdom of heaven is within. Love one another. Love yourself and you love God. And so we're going to be in this energy on the 5th. And actually, the pilgrimage is happening right now. People are making the pilgrimage to the Himalayas, chanting, meditating, praying right now, even as we speak. So it is raising the frequency of this entire planet. And we can be a part of that. And so it all culminates on Friday. All right. So we have all of this going on. I am going to be with my membership, with the people in my membership. We are going to be praying and meditating and toning and doing all that kind of wonderful work on Friday as well. So we're going to be adding to that. So right now, you guys, be meditating every day, focusing on what you want. Think abundance, think ease and grace. Let yourself feel the things. What are you going to feel like when you have everything that you want? It is potent right now. Another thing that I want to share, and this is the secret I keep for my clients and students and my members, but I'm going to share it with you guys here, is there is a chant, doing Om is really powerful. There is another one that is the ancient spelling of Christ, which is Kryst. And there's a chant that you can do that chants that frequency, and it's Ka Ra Ya Sa Ta. K Ka Ra, the R, Ra, Ya, Y, S, Sa, Ti, Ta. Karayasata. If you were to do Karayasata in each of your chakras, focusing on your chakras, letting the frequency of that vibrate in your chakras, do 3 times each of your chakras, it would raise your frequency like so quick. And it would be really powerful for you guys to do that too during this week, and especially on Friday. I am not sure what my Friday is going to be like. I wanted to maybe pop on and do some stuff with you guys, but I can't commit to anything right now because I got a few other irons in the fire until I know what's going on. I kind of can't commit to anything. So keep your eyes open on Facebook and also on YouTube for something popping in, because it might be a last minute, like, hey, we're going in 15. So make sure that you subscribe and make sure that you click that bell so that you get notified of things too. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I can feel the upliftment. I can feel the word that's coming is the effervescence of this time. And just think, if we all took even 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, let's carry it through to Saturday, 5 days to meditate, to pray, to visualize our greatest life, our every dream and hope and goal, and look at it fulfilled. Don't worry about how you get there. Look at it fulfilled, and spirit will come back and show you the path. What is spirit? It's your own inner wisdom. There's nothing really outside of us that's giving us direction. It's all a part of us. It's all a part of who we are. We are the angels. We are the masters. We are the spark of God creation. We are the Elohai, the Seraphi. We are that. We are the Braharamas. We are the Christs. We are Christ avatars. We are angelic avatars. And we're here in this third dimension, walking through this experience to help grow our spirits. And we're seeing a lot of crazy stuff. We're seeing a lot of people's spirits doing some wild stuff right now. And those of us that are here for the enlightenment of humanity, for lack of a better way of doing it, our job is to focus on the positive, the uplifting. And we do that through awakening ourselves and envisioning our best life, right? It's kind of that path of the Bodhisattva. A lot of people think the path of the Bodhisattva is I will hold back until everybody ascends. Well, I learned differently. It is I will awaken and ascend to create the pathway, to cut the path through the forest so others can follow. All right. And that's what we're doing here. So it's so important that we learn to master our minds, to master this art of creating our greatest lives. And we do it by mastering the mind and using the mind as a tool. The mind is not the master. The heart and soul is the master. Love is the master. The mind is the tool we use, and gaining mastery of the tool, right? It's like if you're an artist, you learn to paint. You learn about paint. You learn about sketching and dimension and color and all that stuff. Right? If you're a woodworker, you learn how to use your tools, your hatchets and your burners and all your stuff. If you're a lawyer, you learn to use your tools, right? You learn all of your stuff. Christ is 5 letters. That's right, Spirit Song. Karayasata, it's 5 letters. It's change. It's also super high frequency. When you start doing it, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I do it a lot of times right before I go to bed at night, and my whole body relaxes. So beautiful. And I do it in the morning too, and it wakes me up and it gets me up and moving. So it's absolutely magical. So I'm so grateful there's so many of you here that are listening to this right now, because this is super important. This is super important. This week is very, very pivotal. And you guys, when we do our work, we help to lift all of humanity, and beyond that, all of life. And all of this ascension stuff, all this spiritual growth stuff that's going on, it's not just here on this planet either. It's our entire universe. There's a reason why we see a lot of activity in the sky, where all of a sudden we're hearing about, oh, there's spaceships and all kinds of stuff, right? Are they ETs? Are they us from the future? Are they angels? Are they all the above? Very likely. Very likely. We're multidimensional beings. We exist in many different realms, right? Hey, Miss Jules. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. There's a lot of good stuff. And let's stick together. Let's keep our community. Let's just keep our hands together, holding each other's hands, supporting each other, loving each other, reminding each other, right? of keeping our minds on the positive, on the good, right? And also to remind each other that we are God beings. We are God, Goddess, Creator. That spark is in us. Every major religious and traditional teaching says that God created us, created all of life, all of things. Everything is sacred and divine. And so it's so important that we take a few moments every day and just recognize that. That will bring you into that divine flow and bring you into that connection faster than anything. You know, it's just like thinking about everything around you. It's like, this is from Mother Earth. This is from Mother Earth. You know, this is from Mother Earth. This is from Mother Earth. Everything is, right? Everything comes from Mother Earth. Connecting into that. Connecting into that. Being grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Being grateful right now, right here, for everything that you desire, because everything that you desire, and even the bigger and bigger and bigger aspects of those, exists in a divine timeline somewhere. Everything already exists. So if it already exists, let's just say, what if I'm right? What if what I'm saying is right? And it exists in a timeline somewhere. Do we have to go to that timeline? Or can we bring that timeline to us by lining up with that timeline? Thank you. Thank you that I am healthy and whole. Thank you. And this is my thing. I want to own my own home. Thank you that I own my own home in a beautiful place where I want to live. Matter of fact, I own it outright. My home is paid for. Thank you. I have the most wonderful, spiritual, loving, supportive, reliable, stable, fun friends. Thank you. Thank you. You know, that my family is healthy. Thank you that I am happy to the core of my being. Thank you that our world has found peace and equality and freedom again. Thank you. 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 Bring it here. by being mindful. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Do you guys think you can do it? Can you do that? Can you take a little bit of responsibility for everything you experience? Because you're in charge of it anyways. And do it this week and start to even practice this a little bit. Can you guys do it? Yeah, stable with friends. Yes. We need stable friends. How many of you have unstable friends? I do. Sometimes I am the unstable friend, right? We do both of it. We do. We all do both sides of that sometimes too. We're not perfect. And I've always believed that, we don't have to be perfect, but we do have to participate. And if we're going to participate, let's participate in a positive way, right? Let's give it our all. Let's give it the good. All right. So let's do some readings, shall we? Karen, yes, I will do my best. Very good. And also, here's the thing. It's like Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try. We are in that space now. We are in that space of try is not a commitment. Oh yeah, I'll try. No. If you're going to try, you're continually keeping your best in the future. So Karen, I am really proud of you. Yes, I will do my best. You've made a commitment to yourself to do your very best. And what that does is it calls your very best into the current place, into this current time zone, this timeline, and that's what's going to happen. So that's often awesome, blah, blah, awesome. And a peaceful earth too, right? Hey, Chooks Cheedy. Ooh, what a cool name. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, honey. This is so good this week, and I want you guys to really get the benefit of it because we're all going through this together. We're all going through this together. We're all going through it in different ways. We all have our challenges, but let's let those challenges be put to the side this week, like it's a sacred week, like it's Christmas or something, where we put our worries and concerns aside. We just enjoy, we just have fun. We just hold this time. Well, let's use this week as a sacred week for this kind of stuff because it's potent, man. If you've been trying to change your life, put the past behind you and envision the future. So let's do some readings. Excuse me. I've got my mouth like right up on the the microphone here. I was trying to grab my beautiful little Kyle Gray cards. He's got such a beautiful prayer in it. I want to read it to you guys. And this is so nice. And I call this forth for all of you. So, and this is how it goes. And it's on the inside of the card. It says, as above, so below. So within, as without. Connections to heaven and earth through the stargate of your heart. I call forth from within the light of source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and my mind. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of my soul. I welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars, light beings, angels, masters, and beyond. I welcome in my own multidimensional selves. And so it is. I added that last part. That wasn't Kyle Gray. But that's what we're doing right now. That's part of this awakening, is that we begin to realize that we exist in many different timelines. And some parts of us are really smart and advanced, and some parts of us are kind of dumb and innocent. Some parts of us are struggling. But when we begin to take mastery, it affects all aspects of us and each other. Yeah, Barbie. Kyle Gray is amazing. I love him. So let's do a few little readings. Anybody have a question? While I do this, I'm going to crack up and we get the same messages we got this morning. For those of you that are coming on a little bit after the fact, I have a membership That. Oh, right, Catherine. I have a membership that I have, and we have all of our members. And this morning I was doing the angel messages. Everybody gets a personal angel message every week. And they also get the 5D meditation. We have a monthly meeting. There's a lot of good stuff that we do in that membership. But this morning, out of the 10 readings I was doing, I said 9 before, it was 10. 7 of the readings had the same exact card, and the message was gratitude is the way to everything, and you can have everything you want. There were 2 cards that kept popping up, but the gratitude one was 7 times. I think the other one was 6. And so it's very, very clear. It's very, very clear what the message is for this week. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So, Catherine, what would be most helpful for me right now? So I'm going to do this too. I'm going to put your guys' questions up there. So, Catherine, what would be heart chakra opening, unlocking your heart and generosity? So, Catherine, it's all about the heart for you. What do you want? Where are you at? What are you trying to manifest? It's all from the heart. Look at, you got the Merkaba there too. The Merkaba is the light. And look at this too. It's got the Emerald City. And you'll notice all the green. The greens and the pinks are the heart chakra. So for you, whatever it is you're trying to do, not do, move through, whatever is most helpful for you right now, is it's all about the heart, okay? Get into your heart. Let your heart be your guide. That's why I just got really, really strong. Let your heart be your guide. I'm getting your lion hearted for others. So you're strong for others. Be just as strong for yourself. So yeah. And generosity. And that's towards yourself too. Ooh, that's backwards. Sorry about that. Stargate of the heart. It's all about heart for you, honey. So get into your heart. What does your heart want? And then use your mind as a tool to create that for your heart. You're allowed to have everything that you want. That's a big part of the message too. All right, Barbie. Barbie is saying, I would love a card with a message for my highest good. Let's do this. This one is wanting to pop out. Oh my gosh. Here we go again. Heart of Source, Barbie. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. It's all about the heart. It's all about the heart. Heart of Source. What is Source to you? What is God to you? And find that within you. So if you think of God as a being sitting up in space that is all loving and vibrating wonderful energy, begin to picture and hold that image within yourself, within your own heart. And it's about your heart too. It's almost like unconditional acceptance doesn't say the crappy things in my life are okay, but it does say, you know what? I can't do anything about the past. I'm busy manifesting the future. But right now, I'm choosing serenity. Right now, in this moment, I'm choosing serenity. And for that, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I am serene right now. I'm grateful that I'm quiet right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is your message. That is the message for your highest good. Let that sink in too. Also, you guys, I want you to know that everybody's kind of getting an activation today too. I'm feeling this energy coming in very strong. So, Barbie, I hope that blesses you. Nina is saying cabin guidance if available. So, not knowing at all what that means, I'm going to give you what the card is saying. Yeah, Nina, you were feeling, all of you guys. So, Nina, oh my God. Okay, here we go, guys. It's happening again. Nina, I just shuffled these cards for the last minute. Heart of Source. For you, it's all about the heart, too. All encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. Right now, I am choosing to be serene. Thank you. All that I have, all that I am, and all that is yet to come. Thank you. Thank you. Right now, I'm serene. The past might have been screwed up. The future scares the you know what out of me. But right now, I'm serene. And let that serenity melt into your heart. And then ask it to stay. Thank you. I want all of you guys to feel serenity in your hearts right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the miracle that is me, that is life. Right here, right now. Nothing out there. None of the effed up stuff out there. None of that. Just right here, right now. You, me, the fairies, the angels, the masters, our hearts connected together. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. This is good. Very good, Nina. Nina is saying, Nina is saying, yes, I am embracing serenity. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Oh, all right. What do we got here? Let me read this first. All right. So I'm going to say this as shooks. Okay. So let me pull a card up on this. Because usually if you feel like you have friends that are against you and no one is telling the truth, a lot of times, honey, that's because those aren't your people. Are they friends? You call people who treat you that way friends? Are they friends? Let's see what the card says. Let's ask the angels to come through and give you a message. All right, I'm even going to do a super shuffle. You're welcome, Barbie. Barbie. I can't talk. Yeah, just allow the love that is to come through for you. So, dudes, Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. Honey, are these friends, if they're being mean to you? In my book, when I love myself, people who are mean to me are not my friends. They might be people I have in my life, but do they need to be in my life anymore? I'm getting that it is time for you to move into your heart, to love yourself so much that only the people that will be loving and kind and respectful to you are allowed in your life. And start operating from that point. And be that person too. Be loving and kind to all of those around you. And you'll find that your friends begin to shift very quickly. Okay? It makes me mad when I hear that people aren't nice to others. It's not fair, not cool, not acceptable. So let me know if that helps you. You're welcome, Barbie. Yep, Nina. Totally. There is energy that's wanting to come in. All right. So everybody gets one question. Yeah, Guy. It is. We do. Yep, that serenity and that love and that peace and that harmony that is our divine nature is what is the truth. All the other stuff, it isn't true. It isn't real. It's programming, it's belief systems, it's other people's stuff. It's so important for us to love our own selves so that people like this aren't allowed in it. We don't let people treat us badly anymore. And sometimes you might have a period where, you're alone a little bit. But isn't it better to be alone a little bit than with people that you can't trust and who are mean? Mm, mm. I used to not want to be alone. It used to terrify me. But when I found that I was more important than having people in my life that weren't good to me, and I spent some time alone, I found out that I was pretty awesome. I'm hilarious. But then other people started to come. Look at you guys. Look at how beautiful each and every one of you are. And I get to be here every Tuesday in the midst of such loving beings as you. That's how things will change. I have people physically in my life that are wonderful. I have people through all the different things that I do, clients, students, my members, surrounded by love because I chose to love myself first. So when I tell you these things, I'm not just like blah, just saying stuff. I'm sharing it with you because I did it. And I'm sharing with you because these cards keep saying, love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Spirit Song 444. I saw that. I was in the midst of talking. Yeah. Yeah. It is, when we're in those hard places. But right now, we have angels all around us. And I mean right now. I don't mean like right now. I mean like right now. And this is whether you're watching this live or you're watching this later, because time is not anything. We are on a particular timeline, sharing this energy right now, doing what we're doing right now. You are surrounded by angels, angels of love and light who are here to help you. And many of these angels are your own higher advanced selves that are here to help you. Many of these angels are an aspect of you that is already ascended into higher realms, higher consciousness, higher beingness. There are other aspects of you in other dimensions, your multidimensional selves, that are here loving you and helping you right now. That's why you're hearing these messages. That's why you landed here right now. That's why you're here. You brought yourself here. And now you can feel the love pouring in of your own self that loves you. God, it's awesome. So let yourself open up and receive that. Let yourself open up and be in this place where you can accept love. It's safe to be loved. It's safe to love yourself. And it's okay to love yourself. Matter of fact, probably one of the only truly okay things to do, right? Jesus said, love one another, right? You can't love someone until you love yourself. You can to a degree, but that love pours over into everything else when you really love yourself. And one of the ways you love yourself is not letting people be in your life that hurt you. So very good. Gayal is saying, I feel I'm serene with life now, but my heart is still stunned at the journey. Am I about to hit another hard place? If you want to, honey, remember what we're talking about today? What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on a possibility of another hard place? Are you focusing on the stunned? No. Mm-mm. No. This week, we're focusing on the dream. We're focusing on the goal. We're focusing on what do you want? A life of ease and grace and divine flow. That's where you keep your mind. Are you about to hit another hard place? No. No. Because you're choosing not to. You're the master of your ship. You are the master, not something else. You are the master. Hathor light codes for you, Gayal. Light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. I'm going to put your question up there. This also, the Hathor light codes is also that Karayasata. Play with it. And also, don't be focusing on your heart still stunned at the journey. Focus on the gratitude, how far you've come, and that you're in divine flow in that gratitude. It's that little tiny shift of perception changes everything. It changes everything. Mm-hmm. Don't give it any power. Check this out. Don't give it any power. That kind of crap, I went through that whole thing too. Check this out. I worked in a metaphysical store where everybody was doing witchcraft on each other. The metaphysical store was haunted. I was living in a haunted house with an ex-spiritual teacher who was also doing black magic on me. You want to know how I got out? I stopped giving it power, and I took my own power back. Hell no, you can't touch me. I am not that weak. You don't know what you've messed with. No. That's how you handle that. These cards, I'm giving you it straight. No, you cannot touch me. You cannot hurt me. Take your power pack, mate. Right now. Right now. And any of you that are giving your power away to someone else, stop now, please. You are the power of your life. No one can touch you. No one can hurt you. It may have seemed like it in the past. It's only because you weren't expecting it. You didn't know. You were still naive. You were still not understanding who you are. You know who you are right now. You're God's child. Whatever way you think of God, you're an angel manifest. You're a master. Nobody can touch you. Stop giving them your power. No more. No more. Okay? That's all of you guys. You must take your power back now. We are in an ascension process. We are ascending into a fifth dimensional and higher plane of existence. And you can't take all that negativity with you. You have to leave it here. What you take with you is your beauty and your love and your gratitude and your goodness and your value and your sacredness and your divine holy presence. That's what you take with you. That is what matters. All the other crap, people that do that crap, they don't have any power. It doesn't mean anything. The only reason it ever worked in the past is because you weren't ready for it. You let them by accident, basically. Use your divine authority and literally no. I had to with the woman that was doing black magic on me. I mean, I used to find stuff on my door. It was so weird. I literally, the last time I saw that person and I was in a wheelchair at the time. I could not walk. I stood up and I put my hand out and I said, "You have no authority over me. Get in your room and stay there till I'm gone." And I saw this person who thought they were so magnificent literally crumple up and walked hunched over back into their room, slammed their door. Didn't see that face ever again. Because the entities and all the crap that was driving her to do what she was doing, that she gave permission to, couldn't stand in the authority of someone who knows that they are a sacred and holy being. It can't. It has no power. It feeds off you. Stop feeding it. No. No. No is a full sentence, right? Remember that? So I want to hear about you guys. I want to hear that you guys are standing in your divine authority, that you are claiming your godship, your goddesship, your holiness, your divine presence as your truth, that your heart and your soul is where you live, the beauty that you are. That's what this week is about. That's what we're doing. We are letting go of the Scorpio and we're rising into the Taurus, into the beauty and the ease and the grace. That's what this week is about. So I love you guys. I love you guys. And remember, if you need to come back and you need to watch this again and to get this infusion into your ears, do it. Also, these energies that are coming in by us being here are blessing you and holding you and clearing you and giving you that extra oomph you need to be reminded that you are a sacred and holy being. It's the most important thing. Remind yourself of that. Put your hands over your heart. Just say, I am sacred and holy. I stand in my divine authority as a sacred and holy being. I am that I am, and nothing can come against me because I am the supreme power. I am that I am. And watch those little buggers flee. And if they don't, say it again. Sometimes you got to do it 3 times. So you guys, I'm honored to be in your presence. I am honored to be a part of this. I am honored to stand here and say, I am that I am. I am the supreme authority of God that runs through me, and nothing comes against me. And I speak these words for you too. You're sacred and holy. You are divine. And anything that you are struggled with, I ask that it be filled with the pure light of love right now, that you be freed from whatever bothers you. And I ask this with my divine authority. That is love. So it is. And I always like to say an abracadabra, as it is spoken, so it is done. I love you guys. Everybody stay sparkly. Use this energy very, very smartly. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we have 5D meditation, spiritual teachings. My members get it for free. If anybody else wants to join it, you can find it on my website, micheleambergui.com. Let me run that a little bit. Let me run that through here. So you can see that micheleambergui.com. You go there, you go to Conscious Living Academy, and you go to either the calendar or the upcoming classes, and that'll be on there for you. Just got all that stuff up. I was a little bit behind on stuff. Really important this week. Really important this week that you guys plug in, that you connect up with like-minded people, with the people who have freed their hearts and their minds to be love and to be in that divine authority. And you guys don't forget to subscribe too. Make sure that you subscribe, because what you do is you let YouTube know that you like what you're hearing here, that you like what's going on here. And that helps to get it out to more people that need to hear this message. Share it with your friends, let people know. And I love you guys. And make sure, again, that you guys stay sparkly, okay? Super important. Stay sparkly. I love you guys. Bye-bye.